So let's see what is coming forward for today's collective guidance for Friday the 18th of April. I call upon my spirit guides now to step in to my energy and that of the collective's energy to bring in the collective guidance, please, for this current energy. What is it that you want to bring forward, please, Spirit? So we have number 6, victory and success. You are stepping into a period now of where your life is becoming very successful, that you have very much a lot to shout about. You have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot of where you really want to let the world know what you've overcome, what you've achieved, and what you've aspired to be and succeeded in, okay? This is a time in your life now where things are falling into place, okay? That you are starting to feel that success. You are starting to know your calling in life, and you are very much on a path that is going to provide you with the success that you need, okay? So I do feel like there's a lot to celebrate at this moment in time. I feel like you very much want to shout it from the rooftops about what you've been successful in, what you've achieved, what you've accomplished, okay? I'm also hearing in from Spirit that it may well be, and I wouldn't be surprised if this card comes out with partnerships and alliances as well, that you may well have took up in collaborating with somebody. You may well be expanding, especially if it's in your business, where you're expanding, where you are collaborating with other people as well, okay? Because I am seeing that as well coming in, partnerships and alliances, that something is expanding, that you've achieved something, you have won something as well, okay? You may have gone through some kind of court case, you may have gone through some kind of legal battles as well where you've won, okay? But this is very much a time of where you're in that power of being successful. You're in that power of charging forward, that there's nothing, stopping you now from moving forward, being successful and being the creator of the success that you want as well, okay? Because we have recognition and reward. So a lot of you are being recognized for your success, what you've accomplished, what you've achieved as well. Red being physical as well. This is about, it hasn't been plain easy, it has been hard work. You've had to prove yourself, you've had to really be motivated, really have that drive about you. You've had to really work hard, I'm hearing from Spirit, to get to a point in your life now where you're finally being recognized and you're finally being rewarded for the hard work that you've put in, okay? Spirit also wants you to congratulate yourself and give yourself a pat on the back for this, because we also have number 8, power, okay? So you've had to learn a lot as well during this time, okay? You have had to really push through the times of when you felt you were helpless, that you couldn't continue, where you felt like you was about to give up, okay? Or there may have been times when you felt like you wanted to hand over your power to somebody, that you didn't feel like you were good enough or you were strong enough or have that courage and determination within you to being successful, okay? But you stuck it out, you did what you needed to do, you worked hard, you went through the highs and the lows of this, okay? And now you are in that power now of knowing that you stay true to yourself, you stay true to your path, you stay true to your beliefs, your morals in this, okay? And now you're having that recognition and reward, okay? That the light is now shining on you, that you are now stepping into that spotlight of where you may have dreamed about becoming or aspiring to be, okay? So I really do feel like this is very much centered around career, around businesses, around, being successful in your own rights, in whatever it is that you do, okay? Whether that's creativity, whether that's artistic, okay? It's like you are now being recognized. You're now seeing your true worth, your true potential, when at times you lacked it, okay? because we have trapped in fear. So Spirit is making me aware that for a very long time you were trapped in fear. You were trapped in fear because you didn't feel like you could win something or be successful with something, or you wouldn't get to where you needed to be within your life, okay? That you was often very much mentally in conflict with yourself about knowing that you did have that potential, you did have that stamina, you did have that determination, okay? So you very much limited yourself, okay? You had some very limiting beliefs about yourself, and you stopped yourself from time to time in growing. And Spirit is making me aware that this hasn't been an easy ride to where you've got to, okay? There has been pauses within your life where this trapped in fear has stopped you from growing, okay, from moving forward, and that you've had to fight with your own demons and fears that you had along the way in being successful, in overcoming something, in overwinning something, okay? That there were times when you did doubt yourself if you was the right person for this, or that you was going to get the outcome that you wanted, okay? But you are at this point now where you are having that victory and success within your life. You are having that recognition and reward, okay? And what Spirit is saying, don't ever allow yourself to trap yourself in that fear again, okay? Because fear is only something that is coming from ourselves, okay? That we protrude from ourselves. Because this is now your time to allow yourself to have that new beginning, to have this new beginning that is unfolding for you with all the hard work, all the success that you have achieved and accomplished, okay? This is now lighting up that spotlight, that path for you to step into, okay? Doors are opening for you now, I'm hearing from Spirit. Doors will open for you. People will know who you are, okay? You have kind of made your stamp in the world, I'm hearing from Spirit, with regards to what it is that you have succeeded in doing and accomplishing, okay? And this is going to light up the world for you, okay? This is going to have you traveling. This is going to have you meeting new and wonderful different people, okay? You are going to get new insights. You are going to experience things that you never thought that you could experience with your life, okay? You may have come from a background that it was guaranteed that you would never aspire to be anything, especially if you came from a council estate. I'm hearing in from Spirit as well, that people already look down their nose at you from the background that you came from, okay? But you broke those boundaries. You broke that stigma towards what people thought and felt, okay? You have brought down those barriers, and now you are giving yourself this new beginning. You're giving yourself this new beginning, this new stepping stone for yourself, making a mark for yourself, okay? I just love this, love it. But at the same time, as you keep on moving forward, you will always be reminded to choose wisely, okay? That you mustn't get ahead of the game. You mustn't let ego take over. You mustn't get complacent with the life that you have created for yourself and how you are aspiring and being, okay? That there will be times where you will have to choose wisely with every step that you take forward, okay? Because every decision, every choice that you make can have its repercussions, okay? So this is about always make sure you choose wisely, that you think before you act, okay? That if you have to take risks within life, then make sure those risks outweigh up the consequences. You may well be currently at a crossroads right now where you are having to choose wisely with regards to something, okay, that is going to give you that victory, that is going to give you that success, okay? Because prosperity begins. You have done so much to bring in this prosperity within your life, okay? That you have had that patience to plant the seeds in what you wanted for yourself and your future, okay? And now these are taking off. That this prosperity that is coming in is giving you that sense of renewal, that rebirth, okay? It's giving you the chance to have these new beginnings within your life, okay? That is going to give you that recognition and reward, okay? That is going to give you that victory and success. That is going to keep you reminded to stay in your power and never give your power away, okay? And is going to give you where you're no longer trapped in fear that something isn't going to happen or take shape within your life, okay?